some significant items and stuff in African traditional values that they hold very great value that represent us as Africans. Some of those things we cannot better understand unless we have the guidance of the old ones who have been there before us to highlight to us what value these traditional items hold in African tradition. As I say, what an old man sees sitting down, even a huge plant, the highest, tallest tree, that you will never be able to see what that old man sees while sitting down. So I have right here with me Suli Emmanuel to tell us the significance of Colanut, especially within the African setting, within the African culture and tradition. Good morning to you.
Thank you, my sister. Colanut in Africa is very, very important, and particularly in Scotland. In Africa and in Cameroon, we have many types of Colanut. I think, to my memory, we have bitter cola that is common in the forest land, and Colanut, which is a red one. We call it a red one.
Emphasis today on the red Colanut.
So we are on the red Colanut. Red Colanut is very important because it has about three functions. Colanut, the red Colanut in Banso land, can be used as a stimulant. Secondly, it can be used as a fruit, and thirdly, it has a certain traditional significance. Traditionally, Colanut, as it is said in Africa, is said that in Banso land, he who brings Colanut brings life. So traditionally, Colanut in Banso area, when it is shared, it is to bring life and is to bring love and unity to the people. The red Colanut in Banso land is also used to settle or to act as bringing peace to any faction, two factions that are not in accordance friendly. And so when there is a problem between two families and between two persons, and the Colanut is brought and broken and shared to the two factions, that settlement is final.
Talking about the breaking of Colanut, there is this superstition that holds that we used to read in books, we want to find out when it is true, that if you divide the Colanut like there are 4 pieces and you show on the body, you face up and one face down, it means that there's somebody around there who hates you. I don't know, can you explain that? Is it true?
To us in Banso culture, we don't use the real nut inside to determine and to look for things that are happening. What we use for that is the outermost part. That one that you peel and make it into 5 parts. And when somebody throws it, those who have the extra eyes, given by God or by the gods, can tell you what it means. But for the Colanut proper, we don't use that for it. So we use to eat. But what is used to determine what is happening is the outermost part of the Colanut.
Okay, so it's the outermost part and not the inside.
The inner, yeah.
Okay, and what about marriages, visits or calls? We know that in an African home, back in the days when we used to have upheld the African traditions, when somebody visits you now, especially in the village, the first thing to give the person as a sign of welcome is the Colanut.
Exactly. That is why I said it's a sign of friendship. It's a sign of love. Come to think of it, if you come to our compound in the village and they don't bring cola to give you, then that visit is invalid. It means that they have not accepted your visit. It means that it has certain negative connotation. And so when Colanut is given and broken and everybody shares it, everything is 100%.
Is Colanut limited only to the adults? Can the young ones who are around the compound, can they also eat Colanut?
They can eat, but the tradition, especially to the young one, they say that when you eat Colanut, your tooth will become reddish.
Yes.
And that when you eat and the color of your teeth becomes reddish, you cannot laugh freely. And so with us, the old people, we don't care whether our teeth are reddish or not.
Just want to enjoy the tastefulness of the Colanut. Alright, and there's also this one speculation that Colanut tastes better with palm wine, what they call in the local parlance white nimbo. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that is why I said formally that it acts as a stimulant. And that is a good pair. When you take white stuff and Colanut, it is total. It's like some of us who used to go to nightclub, you take sweet drink and a whiskey. The taste is superb. And so when you take Colanut and the white stuff, it becomes total taste and total enjoyment.
I'm having so much fun right here, and I'm having so much knowledge from Suli. Okay, now let's talk about the white liver, as you mentioned it. I've discovered that when it comes to traditional settings, some people drink the white liver from number cups, some people drink from these cups in the form of this calabash cup. What qualifies one for drinking from the calabash cup?
Okay, we are talking about palm wine. What is the origin? Where do we get palm wine? We get it from the rafia palm bushes. And in our land, in our culture, it's only the men that do the tapping. I've never seen where a woman is doing the tapping of palm wine. And so from the African tradition, women are being placed on a negative part. Gender bias. That is gender bias. African tradition is for that. Bias against women. And so in our culture, the palm wine is tapped by men. And it has a lot of significance and a lot of importance. The first thing is that palm wine is used in many occasions. Palm wine is used in, during traditional marriages. If they have not accepted you and shared the palm wine, that marriage is not accepted. And during that traditional marriages, the father takes, they put the palm wine inside the cup and given to the daughter to go and show the husband to speak. And then she gives to the husband, and then she comes and gives to the father. And that is why palm wine is very, very important. It's also important in sacrifices. Okay. Like in Catholic Church, we use holy water. We use holy water. So traditionally in Soland, palm wine is used during certain sacrifices. When there is a traditional sacrifices to be performed, it will be invalid unless the palm wine is there. And they pour it, as they are pouring it on the ground, they are incarnating and referring to our great-grandfather and ancestors. And it is linked, connected to the Western tradition, where we are thinking about the saints. In Catholic Church, we also think about our grandparents, our great-grandparents. And so palm wine is used in performing sacrifices. Palm wine is used in traditional wedding.
Let me take you back to the cup issue. So you say women cannot drink that raffia cup. Why?
A raffia cup, there is one that is general. The one that has not been marked, the one that has not been decorated, that one anybody can drink from it. But the one that is decorated has many connotations. When one is decorated, it belongs to Ngiri society, and they call it Bangiri. The one that is decorated in a special way, you call it Banwero. Those are calabash cups. You have Banwerong and Bangiri. All those are calabash cups. But the one that is just naked, anybody can drink from it. And the one that is already marked and given the Ngiri title and the Werong title, they can authorize you to use it. So the Ngiri or Werong or the phone can award to you as a title for you to use. Like this one you are seeing is from the Werong house. I was given this one recognized for having done a lot of work outside on behalf of them. So this is no copy. So this is a Bamke Werong. I had a Bar Werong, and then I have this cap, and then a dress. This is not the real traditional dress. So those cups are very, very important. So summarily, any calabash cup that has not been designed and decorated, a woman and any man can drink from it. But those that are decorated, they have their different connotations and they are important.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope I pronounced it very well.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. It was nice having you.